Black Hippie Radio Entertainment. Sitting back here in the backyard, so if y'all hear the ambiance of the nature that's going on in the background, me and the homie Smokey D, we sitting back and we just chilling. This is the first episode of I Just Want to Talk. And I ain't gonna say how it was inspired, but it was inspired by a group of people that made me just want to come out here and just want to talk. And me and the homie Smokey D, we just been sitting back. I am your host, the Black Hippie, man. We're going to talk about our weekend, and we got some random subjects that we want to talk about, man. Introducing my homie back on the mic, the homie Smokey D. What's going on?
Back home, man. It always just feels, good to be behind the mic again and, just expressing myself. I mean, sitting at the job overnights, man, having different subjects, and I'm like, man, I got to get back on the mic and let this all out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I say, this is a new show that we're going to kick off that we've been talking about. We really just discussed it today. That's going to be every Monday. We live right now. It's going to be you're going to be able to catch this later on once it's published, once it's done. We started at a random time. I think next Monday, like I said, we outside right now. So y'all gonna hear the ambiance of the airport and everything else. So we just sitting back and we chilling, but we still getting good vocals though.
It's cool.
We still get good vocals. We still get good vocals. But we're gonna talk about double standards. The double standards between the men and women with sex, clothes, even position and power. Making choices in life. About how certain things have transitioned between the black man and the black woman.
Right.
We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about the mass shootings that went on in Dayton, Ohio, and El Paso, Texas. We got 21 dead, and the count is still rising in El Paso, Texas. And you got 9 killed and 27 injured over there in Dayton. And then you got your president, Donald Trump, talking about Toledo, Ohio.
Yeah, man. I mean, damn, Joe. I mean, you embarrass yourself even more.
You can't get that right, man. But then, man, outside of that, man, we're going to talk sports. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff, man. Like I say, I just want to talk Mondays. It's wrapping up the weekend. We're going to talk about our weekend, man. It's going to be a nice, fun-filled show. Me and the homie Smokey D, we just been sitting back. We just been discussing a few things. We just going to let it flow. Gonna go ahead and play a little music. Then come back, and we talking. You ready?
Everybody get your ears ready, you know what I'm saying? Some real live, well, not controversy, but real live conversation going on down here.
And we outside, so enjoy the ambiance outside. Be back here in a minute.
It's for the soldiers that see the sun at midnight. You dig? Let me slow down. It's so incredible. I go to the grave before I be a bitch nigga. Better behave, you dealing with some rich niggas. We the lost symbols speaking cryptic codes. Ancient wisdom, valuable like gifts of gold. I embark on life, my path is all math. I understand the codes these hackers can't crack. I understand the folks expect me to fold. Community control or violate parole. I won't fail, but a lot of men will. I'm iconic in the field like Solomon's seal. It's just the intro. Allow my flow time to sink into the tempo. Freemason, freelancer, free agents, we faster. Big contracts, big contractors, built pyramids, period, we masters. No caterpillars, it was just a lot of niggas. A lot of great thinkers and a lot of great inventors. All white mansion, I'm the child of God. All black diamonds, times were hard. New Rolls Royce, guess you made it, nigga. All white neighborhood, you they favorite nigga. My top back like JFK. They wanna push my top back like JFK. So I JFK. Joined forces with the kings and we ate all day. Right now I can rewrite history. I stopped writing, so fuck it, I'll do it mentally. I go to the grave before I be a bitch nigga. Better behave, you dealing with some rich niggas. Started in the ghetto, now we worldwide. Multiplying and I pray to God we never die. I go to the grave before I be a bitch nigga. Better behave, you dealing with some rich niggas. Started in the ghetto, now we worldwide. Multiplying and I pray to God we never die.
Niggas couldn't do nothing with me, they put the devil on me. How the preferred niggas squeeze the metal on me. Rumors of Lucifer, I don't know who to trust. Whole world want my demise, turn the music up. Hear me clearly, if y'all niggas fear me, just say y'all fear me. Fuck all these fairy tales. go to hell, this is God engineering. This is a Hail Mary pass, y'all interfering. He without sin shall cast the first stone. So y'all look in the mirror, double check y'all parents. Bitch, I said I was amazing. Not that I'm a mason, it's amazing that I made it through the maze that I was in. Lord, forgive me, I never would have made it without sin. Holy water, my face in the basin. Diamonds in my rosary shows he forgave him. Bitch, I'm red hot. I'm on my third six, but a devil I'm not. My Jesus peace flooded, but thou should not covet. Keep your eyes on my covet. I'm a bad motherfucker's hope. Just say you love it.
I go to the grave before I be a bitch nigga. Better behave, you dealing with some rich niggas. Started in the ghetto, now we worldwide. Multiplying and I pray to God we never die. I go to the grave before I be a bitch nigga. Better behave, you dealing with some rich niggas. Started in the ghetto, now we worldwide. Multiplying and I pray to God we never die.
If I ever die, never let it be said I didn't win. Never say legend didn't go away. I'ma go away. I just wanna die on top of the world. I'm making love to my favorite girl. I'm making beautiful music. We making the movie we knew we was born to do it.
I go to the grave before I be a bitch nigga. Better behave, you dealing with some rich niggas. Started in the ghetto, now we worldwide. Multiplying and I pray to God we never die. I go to the grave before I be a bitch nigga.
Black Hippie Radio Entertainment. Sitting outside, we backyard living. Me and the homie Smokey D sitting back on this Monday, kicking off our all new live show and podcast. I just want to talk.
We got an audience of crickets, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good.
We do got an audience of live crickets back here and cicadas and everything else. That's going on, but it's cool though, man. It's a dope, relaxed environment for two adults to go ahead and kick off a real good conversation to get it going. I got my homie the dog next door, man. He barking. He keep me aware when I'm back here, man.
On some real shit though, man. I ain't never seen a podcast outside though. This might be a trend.
We gotta put it on camera.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I think that's the next thing we gotta do next. We gotta put it on camera. But we chilling out back. We right here on Black Hippie Radio Entertainment. I'm your host, Black Hippie, sitting back with my homie on this Monday, Smokey D. Sitting back and man, we chilling and we just gonna discuss a few things. But before we go into anything, man, how was the weekend? What you do over the weekend?
You know, I was down there at the job, man, and then just chilled out a little bit. Yesterday, first time that I really got to stretch out and shit. Drunk a little Hennessy that, my friend ain't been around for a while, or I ain't seen Hennessy in a minute, you know.
Right.
So we got reacquainted and everything like that, and the friendship, got really re-sparked, but it was all good though, man. I gotta say, I'm alive and being able to do things. I mean, doing it better, of course, but right now, you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling pretty good. So it was a good weekend.
I did. Me personally, I actually been coming out a lot.
Yeah, I've been seeing that, man.
Yeah, I've been coming out a lot these past weekends. I didn't came out my shell a little bit and been coming outside, man. And it's been some good times in Chicago. I ain't had no complaints about nothing. I ain't got nothing to say bad. I've seen like a lot of people that I knew that I ain't seen in years and all that other stuff. But yesterday, I went to the comedy show yesterday. I don't say no names. But I went to the comedy show yesterday, and it's let's just say it's just funny how people just act nowadays. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man, the character coming out.
Yeah, it's just funny how people act, but neither here nor there. I still enjoy my weekend, regardless of what went on. I supported. I did my deed, and I'm gonna move on. We're gonna talk more about it. But let's talk about these double standards. These double standards when it comes to women and men. Now, what made me come up with this subject and want to talk about it was, me and the homie Smokey D, we sitting back talking, and I told him, I forgot what the actress name is. We got to figure out what the actress name is, but there's one actress, she leaned in to give Brad Pitt a kiss. And, he was pushed off like, hey, he really wasn't wanted. Now, in the female If that was a male doing that to a female, it would have been what?
Sexual harassment, especially with this Me Too movement.
Is she on the grounds for sexual harassment, or is Brad Pitt just being a punk?
No, man, I'm saying if you don't want it, male or female, it's unwanted attention and somebody doing something that's making you uncomfortable, then it's the same damn thing. You know, it's sexual harassment too. Or whatever the Me Too movement wants to call it. He didn't want her dances or anything like that. And I think it was a little embarrassing. She's doing this shit in front of the camera.
Right.
So, you can't argue with me and say, oh, he's a male. He should just brush it off. No. If he didn't want it, man.
But that's the culture that has been made up.
But they're changing the culture nowadays. So how come we can't say the same thing? You know what I mean?
I agree. I 100% agree.
And then your hypocrite, I'm talking about your female, might say, oh, that's not the same. Yeah, it is. Like I said, it's unwanted, just like a female, or just like when you had Harvey Weinstein pulling his little stunts and everything like that, and the females told him no. If Brad said no, I don't want your kiss or anything like that, it's the same damn thing.
And that's why we talk about double standard. You know, are we categorized blah 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 blah? You understand the word I'm trying to say?
Yeah, categorize it.
Are we doing that when it comes to like certain situations? When it comes to double standards?
Like I said, I say no because it's the same thing. I don't know what's the difference, you know. If it's unwanted by a person, human being, then you look at it equally. And that's the question I have for, you know, these situations. Do you want equality, or do you want to be the predator, or you have your chance to be the predator and let things slide? Like I guess you think we males were doing back in the days or whatever, where it wasn't talked about, it was just pushed aside. So is it like, oh, is it cool for a female to do it now? And oh, this is your medicine?
A lot of double standards come from traditional thinking. It comes from traditional ways of being brought up too.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
And what is tradition though?
Tradition, sometimes you want to get deep into it, and tradition can sometimes be like a folklore almost. You get what I'm saying? Something that's just been passed down from generation to generation. You get what I'm saying?
That's a belief,
for
right?
Exactly. For example, for like how, like you still got some women out here that really strongly believe like they supposed to just lay on their back, make babies, take care of the household and all that other stuff, and the man take care of them. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
that's a standard that don't exist in my understanding of traditional morality that I'm growing into, of trying to break that so-called traditional way of thinking. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, is it because of how society has became economically? I mean, let's say you were put in that position where you could financially take care of everything in the household.
Okay.
And that female didn't have to work.
Okay.
Now, would it be all right?
Yeah, it'll be all right, but there's not gonna be a point of things to where that, okay, I'm taking care of everything. Yeah, you being a mother and you taking care of the kids or all that or whatever, because let's get this, the marriage has to be an agreement to begin off with. Everything is an agreement because we both got lives that we want to live. She got to be ambitious. You know, you're not going to be the one that's going to come up and just be a cum bucket. You get what I'm saying? You have babies, you clean up and all that other stuff, and you cook, and I'm supposed to be pleased with that. No, where's your ambition at? If I'm making this money and you, what are you doing to save the money? What are you doing to invest the money? You get what I'm saying?
I mean,
I want to see if I'm on that point, you got to handle that point of business for me to say if she's sitting there, she's being sufficient in the role of me going out here in the world and battling the world while you take care of the home life and making it peaceful for me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I dig it.
She's taking care of that side. I feel like she need to have those capabilities if I'm gonna go on and take that agreement and go out there. But you have a lot of females that don't. You have a lot of females out here that want to spin. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, and I don't think they were raised right, because I'm looking at my mother, my grandmother, and everything like that. I mean, when they said they took care of the household, I mean, they balanced certain things. They looked at certain economic things that were going on in the household as a family, too, and contribute on trying to save or making it easier for their spouses or something like that. So they just didn't raise the kids. They were doing stuff with their household that made everything balanced out besides just financially or something like that.
Right, and that's what it is. It's not necessarily saying that a man don't have a problem with taking care of a woman, but at the same time, how are you sufficient to this union? You get what I'm saying? How are you of value to this union?
Right.
Because we can fucking make kids all day, and I can be a great father and raise them and lead them right all day. But us as a couple, us as an empire, us as a foundation, you know, that Heathcliff and that Claire Huxtable, and like I said right here, this is the first show. I just like to talk. I just want to talk. Me and the homie Smoker Diesel, we outside doing the show, so y'all might hear the ambiance outside, the airplanes. I'm close by Old Hell, but yeah, you know. I just want to make sure that I got a mate that if I'm going out here and I'm going to go fight the world, I want to make sure she at home, making sure that when I come home, we made some type of money, or we made some type of advancement, or we made some type of gain of her sitting here outside and taking care of the kids. You get what I'm saying? Now, I can understand when the kids are at home and they're not off at school. You know, you got to pull some attention, but when they get to that age and they often running at school, what are you doing?
Right, man.
It's time to build and make more.
Yeah, they watching all these damn daytime talk shows ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? You got to come up with.
but that's the dream. That's the dream to a lot of females nowadays.
Well, we ain't stuck in the 50s no more. You know what I'm saying? And things have changed. But let's even elaborate even more on even more double standards that you were mentioning. Like
we talking double standards. We talking double standards.
Like we mentioned about the clothing and stuff like that. Now, hey, it's stuff that we do, and I guess females get chastised for. Like, cat might walk down the street, you know, got a wife beater on, you know, he done been in the gym, you know, flexing his muscles and everything like that. And everybody say that's cool. I guess when a female's wearing the biker shorts or the spandex or something like that, and somebody might say, "Oh man, she doing too much, man. She exposing too much." I mean, is that a double standard? Is that something you know what I'm saying to think about?
Clothing is most definitely a double standard,
right?
Clothing is most definitely a double standard, and I think that's the number one double standard right there.
And then at the same time, you know, even though I'm not gonna do it. You know, you got some of these cats walking around here with these females saying that they wearing these tight clothes to see they showing their print, just like we looking at their booty and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you say.
So I guess, you know, it's a double standard on, yeah, well, you know, I'm showing what I got. Well, I guess she's showing what she got too, and I guess we can't knock her if we doing the same thing.
You know, clothes is like, that's the double standard that can be argued a lot, though. That can be argued in depth.
But I always said this.
Because then with the double standard with the clothes, you got to come in with comfort of the person. You get what I'm saying? I think sexuality of the double standard is one of the major things that people struggle with in society. You get what I'm saying? Because with sexuality, let's keep it real. You got some females out here that's just like dudes. They think on the same level. What we was just talking about. with the culture of hip hop and the empowerment of women, especially the black women. And we was talking about the artist, what's her name, Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
And I say, when you listen to her, what does she sound like? She sound like a straight dude, right?
Right. And I thought about that too, man. Like, I guess I can see a female with power or, being a boss lady. But I just got a difficult time you trying to be like a male, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that don't necessarily have to make you having power trying to talk like me or do what we do. You know what I'm saying? I have this question on that.
That's something that's not gonna go away at this point in time.
True, in fact, but I'm gonna tell them something like this. Our makeups, our genetic makeups are totally different. That's what makes us different.
Well, let's think about it like this. You say our genetic makeups are totally different. Well, you got females out here that can they are accomplishing the same things that males do.
No, I ain't no problem with that.
Physically too.
Okay, it is scientifically proven. What do we have? Testosterone. What do they have?
Estrogen.
Yes. So, I mean, what y'all gonna try to find a way to get that shit out of y'all?
They are.
And that's just naturally, you're trying to take away from the natural order, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have no problem with a female man being successful and everything like that. Like I said, leading the way. But you ain't gotta, try to do it in a way of, oh man, I'm gonna hold my crotch too. You ain't got nothing down there. What the fuck are you talking about?
So let's talk about the double standard of women in power. Let's say the roles are reversed right now. The woman, she makes all the money, the man, he don't.
Right?
Does he have any leverage to still hold that same position as if he was the money maker?
I believe you should always treat him like a king, though. Even though, unless the nigga ain't doing shit, you know what I'm saying? You got some lazy motherfuckers, man, who just want to lean on females.
That's the female fault if you sit up with a lazy motherfucker.
And I understand, I get you on that.
That's the female fault.
But if you got into an opportunity at your job where you got a promotion or something like that, and you just, making more money or something like that, still allow him to lead and everything. Mm-hmm. We're not saying that you don't have any input or anything, because that's impossible. And I don't think that teamwork, that's not going to work if you ain't giving you any. We're not taking your input on things, and we got to work together and everything of that nature.
I agree.
But don't get to your head because, I'm partner at my job and you just a worker at yours and everything like that. That's fine, you at your job. But in this household, I still.
But then a female could say the same thing that's in the position too. Like, we talking double standards, right? A female could say the same thing that's in that position too, to be like, okay, don't down talk me because I work at Walmart and you out here driving trucks.
No, that's true, but that's what I say. I'm not going to downplay what you can add on, or man, we're going to have a discussion about what's going on in the household or something like that.
Right.
But don't do it in front of the kids like I'm the motherfucking one, he's secondary or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. There's a time and a place.
Right.
I get what you're saying. We sitting right here, man. We sitting back on this Monday, sitting outside, backyard, talking. Me and the homie Smokey D. We sitting back, we chilling at the 8 o'clock hour right here on Black Hippie Radio Entertainment. We're going to start a new thing. The homie that told me it's off day, so Monday is his off day, so we're gonna do a show. I just want to talk. What you want to call it? I just want to talk, or I just like to talk?
It's up in there, man. You know what I'm saying? So right now we gonna call it that. Next week it might be something else, but for right now, I just want to talk.
Hey, girl, man. We gonna go ahead. We gonna take a music break, man. Plus some more things gonna be coming up on this Monday, man. Putting things a little bit back together. Hope y'all enjoy it, man. I'll go ahead and play some music, man. Be back in y'all in a minute, man. When we come back, we talk about these mass shootings and this Your president, Donald Trump. Yeah. He done said it again. What he done said? Nothing at all.
We do.
That was important. Be back. Yeah.
Forever. You catch me skating through your town, putting it down. Y'all relating, no waiting. I'll make your block infrared hot. I'm like Satan. Y'all feel a nigga struggle. Y'all think a nigga luddle. Hustle behind the wheel, trying to escape my trouble. Can't stop the greeting me. I'm talking sweet the keys, cursing the very God that brought this reef to be. My life is based on sacrifices. Jews like ISIS and fools that think I slip. You fuck around, you get your guys hit. They built me to be filthy on some eyes. Do what.
The game of life done changed. The old dope game is now called a rap game. In other words, you can't trust nobody. Money is the root of all evil. I could either be your best friend or your worst nightmare.
If you want me, come get me. How the fuck you gon' take me? I got my true niggas with me and we riders. If you want me, come get me. How the fuck you gon' take me? I got my true niggas with me and we riders.
Right now. Motherfucker, let's go. Yeah, what can make a nigga wanna go and get it? Said he want a Beamer with the subs in it. Said he grew up in a house and it was love missing. Said he grew up in the city, keep his gun with him. Young nigga, let's go. Young nigga. And he don't need a reason, he a young nigga. And you don't want your daughter or your sons with him. Young nigga. Let's go. Young nigga. Probably never understand him. Till he pull up in the Phantom. When he pull up in the Phantom, he gon' have that shit blasted. That's right. Like young nigga, just young nigga. Young nigga, just young nigga. What they call you, where you from, nigga? In my city, that was question number one, nigga. Looking at the legend I become, nigga. I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. Remember I was on the run, nigga. Couple years before you had a son, nigga. Open up your doors and kept it one with me. Held a nigga down and that was love, nigga. Nobody wanna stand in front of judge, nigga. Yeah. Make you think of better days like when you was winning. Standing on the couches in the club with us. Then I got my shot, I had to run with it. Out the gate, lost count many days. In the studio we slayed, but this shit we gotta say. Staring in the space as you fishing for a phrase. Uninspired, and your mind still is all a paper chase. First you over dedicate, then you notice that you great. And you been the whole time, and it slap you in your face. Then you stacking in your safe, got it cracking, it was fake. Now you the definition, nigga laughing to the bank. I'm a master of my fate, plus I'm the type of nigga own the masters to my tapes. I'm in Nevada for the day. I caught a flight from Philly, we just sold out TLA. Fresh up off the stage, on my way to B of A. A&B, we LA, tryna eat, we the way. Look, young Nipsey the great, never taught how to drink, I just lead to the lake. 80-something degrees in LA. Fuck it, time to put some jet skis on the lake. Look, I got a team at my bank. I don't even need an ID at my bank. It used to be a dream we would chase. I know Jay Stone and Copy Supreme could relate. I know the whole team could relate. I know Evan McKenzie and Brian Lees could relate. Cornell Sedan, Adam Brown, Stephen Donaldson and Black Salmon on this marathon. Ballin' since my brother used to hustle out the vines. Couple 100,000 up, he took a shovel to the line. With no exaggeration for the content of my songs. When he went to dig it up, shit, 100-something gone. Molded. You can ask moms, had to plug in blow dry for the ones that we can wash. Salvaged a little bit, young rich nigga shit, pressure on your shoulder. How you gonna deal with it? Say it's all comfortable when you transition, but it's so beautiful when you get rich in it. When you start killing shit, and they all witness it. Money grow faster than niggas can't spend the shit. Open more businesses with you and your niggas. Watching your vision is to be a more generous. Fucking Ford dealership, we up in Forbes. Watching and they wishing that it wasn't yours. I forgive you, I remember I was poor, but I ain't in the way of what you reaching for. Gotta play the game, you gotta read the score. See, I'ma do the same and pop the country for it. Tell me if I want it, gotta hustle for it. Only difference now the money more mature. Young nigga, young nigga, young nigga, young nigga, young nigga. Get your money, young nigga.
I'd like to say, la da 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 la.
Let me tell you, I'm out here from a very far away place. All for a chance to be a star. Nowhere seems to be too far.
No more parties in LA. Please, baby, no more parties in LA. No more parties in LA. Please, baby, no more parties in LA. No more.
Los Angeles.
Please.
Shake that body, party that body.
Please.
Shake that body, party that body.
Please.
Shake that body, party that body.
Hey baby, you forgot your Ray-Bans, and my sheets still orange from your spray tan.
It was more than soft porn for the gay man. She remember my sprinters and I was in the great van. Well, cutie, I like your bougie booty. Come America, by do me. Well, let's make a movie. Hell, you know my repertoire is like a wrestler. I show you the rope, connect the dots. A country girl in North Hollywood. Mama used to cook bread, beans, and rice. Now it's Denny's form in the morning, spoil your appetite. Liquor pouring and niggas swarming your section with erection. Smoking every direction. Middle finger pedestrians, R&B singers and lesbians, rappers and managers, music and iPhone cameras. The shit unanimous for you, it's damaging for you, I think. That pussy should only be holding exclusive rights to me. I mean, he flew you in this motherfucker on first class. Even went out his way so you could check in the extra bag. Now you wanna divide the yam like you'd equate the math. That shit don't add up. You're making them mad as fuck. She say she came out here to find the A-list rapper. I said, baby, spin around and say the alphabet backwards. You're dealing with malpractice. Don't kill a good nigga's confidence just cause he a nerd and you don't know what a condom is. The hair's still good though. The hair's still good though. Maybe say Lamio, they ain't get killed. Make a nigga say big words and act lyrical. Make me get spiritual. Make me believe in miracles. Buddha's monks and Captain Crunch cereal. Lord have mercy, down I hurt me. 5 buddies all hurdled up on the third day. Bottle service, head service, I came in first place. The opportunity, the proper type of breast and booty cheek. The pop community, I mean these bitches come with union feet. And I want 2 of these. Moving units through consumer streets. Then my shoe release, she was kicking in gratuity. And yeah, G, I was all for it. She said, Kayla Ma, you kinda dumb to be a poet. I'ma put you on game for the lames that don't know they're a rookie. Instagram is the best way to promote some pussy.
Scary. Scary. No more parties in LA. Please, baby, no more parties in LA. Friday night trying to make it into the city. Breakneck speed passes to see something pretty. Thinking back to how I got here in the first place. Second class bitches wouldn't let me on first base. A backpack nigga with luxury taste buds. And the Louis Vuitton still got all of my pay stubs. Got pussy from beats I did for niggas more famous. When did I become A-list? I wasn't even on A-list. Strippers get invited to where they only got hired. When I get on my C job, somebody gon' get fired. I was uninspired since Lauren Hill retired. And 3 stacks, man, you preaching to the choir. Any rumor you ever heard about me was true and legendary. I done got Lewinsky and paid secretaries for all my niggas with babies by bitches that use they kids as meal tickets. Not knowing that disconnect from the father, the next generation will be the real victims. I can't fault them really. I remember Amber told my boy no matter what happens, she ain't going back to Philly. Back to our regularly scheduled programming of weak content and slow jamming. But don't worry, this one's so jamming. You know what, LA is so jamming. I be thinking every day my Holland drive need to put up some goddamn barricades. I be paranoid every time. The pressure, the problem ain't I be driving. The problem is I be texting. My psychiatrist got kids that I inspired. First song they played for me was about their friend that just died. Texting and driving down my Holland Drive. That's why I rather take the 405. I be worried about my daughter, I be worried about Kim. But Saint is baby yay, I ain't worried about him. Have my life threatened by best friends with selfish intents. What I'm supposed to do? Ride around with a bulletproof car and some tents. Every agent I know, no, I hate agents. I'm too black, I'm too vocal, I'm too flagrant. Something smelling like shit, that's the new fragrance. It just mean I do it my way, bitch. Some days I'm in my Yeezy, some days I'm in my Vans. If I knew y'all made plans, I wouldn't have popped the Zans. I know some fans thought I wouldn't rap like this again, but the writer's block is over. MCs cancel your plans. A 38-year-old, 8-year-old, a rich nigga problems. Told my wife that I hate the road, so I don't ever drive it. It took 6 months to get the Maybach, I'm at it out. And my assistant crashed as soon as they backed it out. Goddamn, got a ball fade, I might slam. Pink fur, got no redressing like Cam. Thank God for me.
Los Angeles.
Whole family
finally getting money. Thank God for E. I love rocking jewelry, a whole neck full. Bitches say he funny and disrespectful. I feel like Pablo when I'm working on my shoes. I feel like Pablo when I see me on the news. I feel like Pablo when I'm working on my house. Tell them parties in here, we don't need to go out. We need the turbo thoughts, high speed, turbo thoughts. Drop, 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 drop it like Robocop. She brace herself and hold my stomach. Good dick could do that. She keep pushing me back. Good dick could do that. She push me back when the dick go too deep. This good dick could put your ass to sleep. Get money, 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 big, big money, money, money. And as far as real friends, tell all my cousins I love them. Even the one that stole the laptop, you dirty motherfucker.
I just keep on loving you, baby. And there's no one else I know can take your place.
Please, no more parties in LA. Please, baby, no more parties in LA.
Black
No more
Radio
parties in
Entertainment,
LA.
back on the mic right here on this Monday. I just like to talk Monday. Or I just want to talk Monday. Sitting back here, me and the homie Smoke D sitting back in the backyard. We talking. We talking double standards between men and women.
Of course, that the last man, just eons and eons, but you know, you gotta talk about something else.
I always got to talk about something else. But man, Joe, it's been some real, I want to say some real terrorism on American soil that's been happening. And we talked about this. You know, it was a list of the countries that, you know, you got some that got 0 for mass shootings.
Right.
And then out at the bottom, you got America at 249. Like, the one terrorist, and I'm going to just call him about what he is. He's a terrorist. The guy that, not the one that got killed.
The one in El Paso.
But the one that ended up being taken away alive.
Gingerly, yeah, this shit fucked me up, but the terrorist.
Now, they say it's a possibility he could face the death penalty. You get what I'm saying? Which is something that I feel like anybody that's American born, that's on the soil, and you go into a church, you go into a department store, you go into a corporate building, you go in a crowd of people, and you just kill random people because something in your life is not registering to a point to where you can, I guess, conduct yourself appropriately or normal, I feel like you should be put to death. And maybe I'm wrong for saying that, but then there's some strong words, but that's how I feel, because some of those people that you killed, some of those people got families. And some of those families might have depended on some of these people. You get what I'm saying? And my thing is that they saying he's possibly facing death, and then like the other terrorist, the one in Dayton, Ohio, right?
Right.
He was killed. Right?
Yeah.
They say he was killed in less than like a minute or two.
Right.
But he still managed to kill some people, though.
He killed about 9 people.
And injured 21, right?
27.
27?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, then you got Donald Trump. And he get on board and he say, yeah, you know, it was a tragedy to America, woo-wop the bam, the whole scripted speech, but you don't even address this city, this state, by its proper town. Toledo, Ohio. And it happened in Dayton, Ohio.
And you're supposed to be the most professional person out here on camera, being the president of the United States. We know you got handlers or anything like that. I mean, you have to go. It should have been, you know, discussed before you go through camera. But it just amazes me the shit that this motherfucker says with a time of crisis, man. He just makes things worse with the dumb rhetoric that he spits out of his mouth. It amazes me on how he is on this podium and how he has this position. I just shake my head every time he speaks.
I mean, besides all him, because that whole political thing right there to me is a circus in itself. We can talk about that another time.
But in the whole thing, the spectrum of it, if you look at the one in El Paso, he had wrote, I don't want to say a blog, but he wrote some kind of essay or something displaying his displeasure of immigrants coming over to this country and race mixing. I guess he doesn't like that. And you go back to Trump with his little hate speeches and shit like that. So they starting to think this shit is cool or it's all right because my president says all right, so he feels the same way I do. So I guess it's time for me to make an action and go down there and eliminate these immigrants and everything like that in El Paso.
I mean, you even had one guy that was sending pipe bombs to anti-Trump supporters. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
He had Obama on the list. He had a lot of people in Congress. My thing is that you have a lot of people in this world who really don't think for themselves. They can't think for themselves.
True.
You get what I'm saying? And when they see somebody in a position of power that thinks similar to them, but gets away with what they think that's ignorant to the world, I feel like they feel like a sense of empowerment. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's disgusting to a point.
It's damn real frightening, man.
It really is, because it's going to get a lot of people hurt, and I believe that's why it's a lot of mass shootings up too. Because look at the narrative of the culture that's being put out there in America. You get what I'm saying?
266% of hate crimes have went up since this asshole has been in office.
I mean, him himself being the president of the United States is a whole nother thing to me, man.
I mean, hippie, just think about this. And I always remember listening to older people when I was younger about saying certain things, especially kids, man, because they still developing, or people with fragile minds. You have to be careful of what you're saying because they start believing this and start drawing off of this. I mean, that's how these cults get these lonely ass people, man, like you said, who can't think for themselves and start believing in some evil or just despicable ass acts. And then they use them to start doing these actions that they wanted to do or using them as pawns.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying, Trump called him personally to say, go ahead and do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how the boy probably felt. Like, he was talking to me, man, and I felt like I'm a real American. And I'm going to go out here and check out these motherfuckers and all of that, man. And it's just like, man, first, you ain't got the right to do that. Second of all, man, you have to find a positive support system, boy. Because, oh, man, it was kids killed, man. And it's just like...
And that's the tragic thing that gets me. You know, it's kids dying. Not let alone, people are dying, period.
Right.
But it's more so like that would hit the soul more when you hear about the kids being killed. Like, what the fuck did they do? You get what I'm saying? What was their involvement in this whole thing? Let alone, what was they people that they was with or the people that was around? What was they fucking involvement? You get what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer things happen for a reason. But sometimes I question certain things like, why the fuck does this happen, Joe? You get what I'm saying?
You gotta just disturb people, man. Like I say, man, who I won't even say educated. Like, let's just say, man, I might rant and rave about something that's going on, and then you school me and let me see the other side, and like, man, it ain't all that bad. Or just because you think a certain amount of people might have did something bad to you, don't mean that another certain amount of people might have did something bad to you.
Right.
But when these cats, man, are just so focused on, or the only thing outlet they got is listening to hate.
Mm-hmm.
Just with these groups that just what they follow, like, this guy out here, man, I believe what he's saying because I don't have any other belief. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
I'm drawing off of I had a bad experience and everything like that, and he understands where I'm coming from too. And then they draw off of that, and then they feel like they want to make some kind of impact on the world, and just becomes a tragedy and becomes this massacre, man, that we're seeing constantly, man. It's messed up. And then they start going to, well, should we have gun control or gun rights and everything like that? Well, the gun didn't kill him. It was the person behind the gun that killed him.
Exactly.
You take them guns away, then they go find a bomb or some shit. Like you said, pipe bombs or something like that.
When I saw that statistic of 249, I was like, God damn. We in an evil ass place.
Yeah.
But I also say I can't be scared. I can't be scared of this world, though.
It ain't even, I mean, the world is fucked up, but
I can't be the person that's going to be to a point to where I'm going to hold myself captive in my own home because of what I see on TV. Because like I said when we first kicked off the show, I've been coming out a lot this weekend, Hyde Park. It was thousands of people there. No problem. I was just telling my chick, Lollapalooza has been here, but you have not heard of anything drastic happen. Yeah, a few people have gotten sick, a few people have died, but a lot have been linked to alcohol, too much alcohol intake, drugs. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes heat exhaustion, not preparing yourself. It's been things like, even though that's not no level down, but, to put on the level with the mass shootings of what we're keeping the narrative of the story. You get what I'm saying? You have never heard of anything bad happen in that big of a crowd.
Right.
In Chicago. And sometimes my question is like, is Chicago that really dangerous of a fucking place? Or do we just have the same normal shootings in neighborhoods and that they have in North Carolina, that they have in Virginia, that they have in New York, that they have in LA, that they have in any other state?
I can remember when
you get what I'm saying?
I remember when we was in high school, and I can remember when they would talk about Gary was the murder capital of the country. And
it was also St. Louis, Missouri.
Then it went to St. Louis. Then it went to New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans.
So...
Then it jumped to Chicago.
Yeah.
Then it went to Washington, D.C.
And they used to gas me, like when I was working at the bus station, people from different countries, not different countries, different countries, different cities. Oh, man, we heard about this Chirac or something like that. I said, man, if you're from a big city, it ain't nothing no different than what's going on in y'all city. It's just, man.
Exactly, man.
It just elevated a little bit, and then you'll look and it's another city that's going to get elevated.
Yeah. Chicago is a hot market right now.
But as you always say, media always feeds and makes this even worse than what it is.
It really does. It really does. It really does. And with these mass shootings, the 249, like I say, that's like a gut wrenching, gut clutching, like thing to hold on to, of saying to say, yeah, this is the country that I live in.
And then if you look at the hippie, man, a lot of people on Facebook start drawing off of, man, the shit that happens to us when we unarmed, selling cigarettes.
Yeah.
You got Sandra Bland, she got pulled over. She posed no threat.
Yeah.
But you got a motherfucker who just killed 22 and the death toll is rising. And you pulled him out of there. Hell, everybody was asking, was he going to Burger King next? You know what I'm saying?
That's what they did to old boy that shot up the churches, right?
Yeah.
Was Dylan Roof or whatever his name is.
You got some people, our African Americans getting vilified to being these evil demons or some shit like that. But then you got somebody who pulls an act like this, and you pull them out with all the safety and everything like that. Hey man, whatever happened was gonna happen. If somebody's gonna blast him, man, and I don't even condone this, but so be it. Did you just see he killed 4 kids?
Right. Right. I understand, man. I totally understand. And if y'all tuning in, we live right now. Me and the homie Smokey D. I'm your host, the Black Hippie. We sitting back. It's a Monday show that we're going to kick off, man. We just discussing in the first part of the show. We discussed double standards between men and women. Talked about the sex, the clothes, position and power, all that stuff. Now we're talking about the mass shootings that's been going on in America. 249 been recorded. But we're talking about the most recent ones. And also we're talking about the violence that's been going on in Chicago. I mean, with Chicago, I love the city, and I done been to other places, other towns, and I seen it's no different. Like recently, I went to Atlanta, and the like complexes that the girl stayed in, that's my girl best friend that we went down there for. We went down there for her, my girl was catering for a prom down there. So, the complex that we staying in, they like, hey, man, the gas station across the street it's 3 gas stations that was across the street, and there was a CVS or a Walgreens or whatever it was. That's how it was. And they say, the little boys be right here at this gas station selling weed, and the other boys be over here that said this, and at this gas station selling weed, and they be shooting at each other. And I'm thinking like, man, I can name a motherfucking spot in the city to do the same goddamn thing.
Right.
Back in Chicago. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
But we not going to hear about that part of violence in Atlanta, but they will.
Right.
But we won't hear about it. But they'll hear about that part of violence in their part of town from us. That's why you get that whole Chirac thing. That's why you get that whole, them Chicago dudes, they don't play and all that, which, that's true. You guys, Chicago is a tough bit of nails, man. Like, for real. Even the soft ones, they can only take so much. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, not trying to boost the city, but, even when we went to Alabama, right? Me and my girl, we go to Alabama for her uncle's birthday. And I go in the liquor store. His daughters take me to the liquor store. I'm driving, so we go to a small little town, because, Alabama and Georgia touch like that. And I'm in there, and they looking at me, and they could tell, like, okay, this dude, he looked different from the way he dressed, because Chicago got a different, like, style. We got a whole different style. I don't like the word swag, so I'm going to call it style. A whole different character, a whole different culture about ourselves that's recognizable. You feel what I'm saying? It's rare. So, I'm in the liquor store, and I'm talking, and I say something. Motherfucker look at me like, where you from? I say, I'm from Chicago. Motherfucker, like, got on guard, like, whoa. I'm looking like, fuck wrong with y'all? That's what I say to him. You know how I am, man. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. I'm straight fuck wrong with y'all, man. So I ain't here to rob the place. And man, y'all crazy up there in Chicago. Man, y'all crazy down here in fucking Atlanta, at Alabama. What the fuck?
Yeah, man, where you getting that shit from? Where your input from, man? You know what I'm saying?
It's just crazy, man. It's just, but
I got the same thing when I went to Oklahoma City.
But that's just the title and the tag that they have put on Chicago right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit crazy to me. But, hey, like I say, somebody done bolstered it up to the point where that's what you think. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been here. You don't know what it is. Like you say, you can recognize something that's going down in your city. Same exact thing is going on. So
I just hate when people that's not from Chicago, like certain rappers and entertainers, they speak on Chicago. And just because you hanged with a few people and got in good and you hung out on a few blocks, that don't mean you can really talk about it. You get what I'm saying? That's the shit that irritate me.
Yeah, it's just like, man, if I go to the Bronx or something and now I'm an expert at the Bronx, I've only been there for a week, man. You know what I'm saying? You must have been here for 30-something years. No, I can't speak on the Bronx like that, so don't speak on my city like that.
Exactly. But we're going to go on here. We're going to take another music break. Me and the homie Smokey D, we sitting back. We come back, man. We discussing NFL football.
But one more thing I want to bring up, though.
What up, though?
Now, you have El Paso, Texas, which is known for a border town between Mexico Mexico and the U.S.
You want to say Chicago, didn't you?
Hey, look, you got in there, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's in my brain right now. Now, you talk about Dayton, Ohio, and the shooting that happened up there, their district is the Buffalo district, which is supposed to be kind of upscale or something like that. Now, they say they got to the guy quickly because there was multiple police presence, and they heard the shots like within 20 seconds.
Right.
So that's how they got to him as fast as they did.
Okay.
So the comparison almost I'm looking at is, even though I still think that he should have been taken out down there in El Paso, Texas, they're saying that the police presence down there is like our River North. Like, it's always police down there. You do some or shots heard, man, they own you like that. So,
I mean, whatever.
I mean, I'm not trying to justify anything in that nature. I'm just trying to put out what was said or how he was taken out as quickly as he was, because they said the police heard it.
Right.
And they jumped on it right away. Now, Texas, I don't know how that went down like that. I even heard a brother went down who had a carry conceal who was carrying kids out of there and shielding them.
Yeah, I heard about that story too.
And, you know, I don't know if he possibly had an opportunity to take them out or not, but I know he was trying to save lives or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing I wanted to address real quick.
Well, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get to another music break. Then we come back, man. We're discussing NFL. Preseason already kicked off. Bears kick off. You know, Smokey D, Kansas City fan.
You ain't got to say it like that.
What? I just said just Kansas City fan.
You know,
That's all I said.
We know
man.
Smokey D's a Kansas City fan. Why did you nigga Kansas City?
We're just going to talk NFL football when we come back, man. That's all we're going to do, man. Right here. I just want to talk. I just like to talk Mondays. What you laughing at, man? See, you a shit starter. That's what you is. Be back here out here in a minute.
Now tell me who wanna fuck with us. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I bang and let your fucking brains hang. Snitches, fuck Marlboro bitches with riches who carry 22s up in they hosiery. A black telling when my father bustin' and loaded me. Think he just finished sniffing the key and dipping the D's. Don't hate me, hate Nicky Barnes for hitting my mom's letting the condom pop. Nigga, I was born in the drop. Coke boiling the pot. Shake the feds and bust shots at them street cops. Fuck your point is. My point is double fours at your fucking jaws pointed. Hollow point shit, 4.6. Need I say more, or do you get the point, bitch? Come on. What type of nigga slang and bang in the streets? Bad boy. What type of nigga stay in the trunk for weeks? Bad boy. What type of nigga fly Bentley cool? Bad boy. Aim for the sky, cop the shit, then shoot. Men striking on the floor. Banging on your horse, second the Christ scientists examining for flaws. Pour the Cristal on the way to trial. Rico Law got a nigga head hurting, squirting till they pull the curtain. Let the money drip dry. $100 bills wipe the tears from my eyes. No love, fuck y'all niggas. Hope you die slow, death as I coke test and see the Loris Tucker protest. Can't fuck with you weak rap niggas, with your gay raps. Running around talking this and talking that. See me in the streets, try to give me that. Andrew Cunanan ass niggas, my two cannons blast niggas, ass niggas. Got me fucked up in the game. Get your shirt stained, keep your 5 mics, nigga, give me the cane. Do the shit to clean my money, dummies. Gleam the wrist out, cock the piss out. Nigga, talk shit now, What type of nigga slang and bang in the streets? Bad boy. What type of nigga stay in the trunk for weeks? Bad boy. What type of nigga fly Bentley cool? Bad boy. Aim for the sky, cop the shit, then shoot. Bling bling. It's a bad boy thing, bullet seats sinking, street sweeping with an evil grin. Watch you die, one love, one life, one shine. Y'all niggas ain't saying nothing like a mine. Every line, I live it, I write it with a pencil, so niggas die lead poison if they bite it. Hate it but recite it, it's a G thing. Me and Puffin St. Bart send it off. Bitches walking topless with G-strings. Menage, bust shots at your crew, another charge. As the Gulf Stream fly through the fog, make you popular. Pockets filled with more high notes than the opera. Franklin's on top of the Jacksons. My nigga Ty, leave you tied. Bad boy, respected or die, coward. What type of nigga slang and bang in the streets? Bad boy. What type of nigga stay in the trunk for weeks? Bad boy. What type of nigga fly Bentley cool? Bad boy. Aim for the sky, caught the shit, then shoot. What type of nigga slang and bang in the streets? Bad boy. What type of nigga stay in the trunk for weeks? Bad boy. What type of nigga fly Bentley cool? Bad boy. Aim for the sky, caught the shit, then shoot.
Man, a bad boy in the corner, so move from on ya, cause we are dangerous. Man, a bad boy in the corner, so move from on ya, cause we are dangerous. Whoa, whoa, see, shiddly waddly diddly daddly, shiddly daddly waddly diddly diddly, whoa, see, shiddly waddly diddly daddly diddly 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 daddly shiddly daddly diddly waddly diddly shiddly diddly waddly, whoa, see, shiddly waddly diddly daddly diddly 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 diddly, whoa, see, man a bad boy on the corner. Strippers in the club and my cups half empty. Ride with my niggas cause my niggas understand me. Still I'm playing it, pussy niggas on plan B.
Right now, motherfucker, let's go. Yeah, what can make a nigga wanna go and get it? Said he want a Beamer with the subs in it. Said he grew up in a house and it was love missing. Said he grew up in the city, keep his gun with him. Young nigga, let's go. Young nigga. And he don't need a reason, he a young nigga. And you don't want your daughter or your sons with him. Young nigga, let's go. Young nigga. Probably never understand him. Till he pull up in the Phantom. When he pull up in the Phantom, he gon' have that shit blasting. That's right. Like young nigga, just young nigga. Young nigga, just young nigga. What they call you, where you from, nigga? In my city, that was question number one, nigga. Looking at the legend I become, nigga. I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. Remember, I was on the run, nigga. Couple years before you had a son, nigga. Open up your doors and kept it one with me. Held a nigga down and that was love, nigga. Nobody wanna stand in front of judge, nigga. Yeah. Make you think of better days like when you was winning. Standing on the couches in the club with us. Then I got my shot, I had to run with it. Out the gate, lost count many days. In the studio we slayed, but this shit we gotta say. Staring in the space as you fishing for a phrase. Uninspired, in your mind still it's all a paper chase. First you over dedicate, then you notice that you great. And you been the whole time, and it slap you in your face. Then you stacking in your safe, got it cracking, it was fake. Now you the definition, nigga laughing to the bank. I'm a master of my fate. Plus I'm the type of nigga own the masters to my tapes. I'm in Nevada for the day. I caught a flight from Philly, we just sold out TLA. Fresh up off the stage, on my way to B of A. A&B, we LA, tryna eat, we the way. Look, young Nipsey the great, never taught how to drink, I just lead to the lake. 80-something degrees in LA. Fuck it, time to put some jet skis on the lake. Look, I got a team at my bank. I don't even need an ID at my bank. It used to be a dream we would chase. I know Jay Stone and Copy Supreme could relate. I know the whole team could relate. I know Evan McKenzie and Brian Lees could relate. Cornell Sedan, Adamander Brown, Stephen Donaldson and Black Sam been on this marathon. Ballin' since my brother used to hustle out the Vons. Couple 100,000 up, he took a shovel to the line. With no exaggeration for the content of my songs. When he went to dig it up, shit, 100-something gone. Molded. You can ask moms, had to plug in blow dry for the ones that we could wash. salvaged a little bit. Young rich nigga shit, pressure on your shoulder. How you gonna deal with it? Say it's all comfortable when you transition, but it's so beautiful when you get rich in it. When you start killing shit, and they all witness it. Money roll faster than niggas can't spend the shit. Open more businesses with you and your niggas. Watching your vision is to be a more generous. Fucking Ford dealership, we up in Forbes. Watching and they wishing that it wasn't yours. I forgive you, I remember I was poor. But sign in the way of what you reaching for. Gotta play the game, you gotta reach the score. See, I'ma do the same and pop the country for it. Tell me if I want it, gotta hustle for it. Only difference now the money more mature. Young nigga, young nigga, young nigga, young nigga, young nigga. Get your money, young nigga. Get your money, young nigga. Young nigga, young nigga. Get the money, young nigga. Money, young nigga. Money, young nigga. Keep God first, though.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, the CEO of Black Hippie Radio Entertainment, Black Hippie, host of the live and direct show that airs Monday through Friday from 5 p.m. to 6:30. Every day I'm discussing something different about politics, sports, religion, everyday life questions, music, and more. Just an open discussion, man, whatever y'all want to talk about. And even during recordings, y'all can call in, 708-328-8923. Once again, the number is 708-328-8923. You can call if you got any questions, any comments, or you want to request, or you want to find out how to get your music or your business advertised in 30-plus countries and all over the U.S., contact me. Call me at 708-328-8923. I'm your boy, Black Hippie, or you can email me at blaquhippie17@gmail.com. And man, let's get the ball rolling. Product of Chicago, Black Hippie Radio Entertainment. Holla at me. Back on the mic. Me and the homie Smokey D, we sitting in the backyard pimping and backyard sipping. They doing the backyard smoking.
Yeah, these motherfuckers, man, getting too expensive nowadays. $10 on the block. Just starting to say, man.
But that's Cook County. They like $10, $11.
Oh, these motherfuckers on the block. These niggas on the block is doing this shit.
Yeah,
like 14, 15 in the stores and shit.
God
man.
Damn.
I told motherfucker, hey man, you know you ain't coming back over here. What you mean, man? No, you going up and shit. No, man. You go to Missouri or some fucking place.
You need to start getting your squares from out here then, man, if you're going to keep smoking. The squares out here is like $6.99, $7.99 a pack.
They got to be an 8 because they have put a tax on the motherfuckers, man.
I don't know, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper than what the hell you talking about.
I mean, it's true, but it's
you get 2 pack of squares for the price you talking about out here.
They still, you know what I'm saying, putting a tax on there, man. Every time they need something done, tax the squares, a tax the liquor, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Got to get some motherfucking money somehow, some way, right?
If they stop stealing the shit.
Oh yeah, Joe, we had the homie Smokey D. We sitting back in the backyard. I'm your host, the Black Hippie, man. We chilling. I kind of like the backyard Monday. I just want to talk. Well, I like to talk. We got to agree on one of them, right?
Yeah, like I said, man, we'll come up with, you know, the official title, you know what I'm saying, in the coming weeks, so.
Sitting back in the backyard, man, in the night air, man, just sitting back, chilling, relaxing, just 2 men just sitting back talking. NFL season is coming upon us. We just had the Hall of Fame game. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. That wasn't too exciting to me. It was cool. It actually ended exciting. No?
Man, it did, man, but overall, you know what I'm saying, give that shit a D-.
We got to see a familiar Chicago face. Fangio. Now he the coach over there in Denver.
You know, I remember, here's my question, you know, on the selection of these head coaches. I like Fangio defensively, but, like, what makes these GMs just think that because they geniuses on one side of the ball that they can take over a whole club or something like that? And I want Fangio to succeed. I mean, I'm not gonna say he gonna suck, but I just when they made that selection though, man, I'm like, just because the defense is playing well, what made you think that he can get that offense? You know what I'm saying? In tune like that.
I think that's why you surround yourself with like certain staff and then certain specialists and people.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
And that goes in there too, man. Like, do you have that capability of getting those type of coaches around you or something like that?
I don't know. It was just a preseason game, and Fangio, he did do a good job, and now we got Chuck Pagano over here in Chicago, and they saying the defense is going to be a little bit more dangerous with Chuck Pagano, controlling, the things behind. And my thing is that with this up-and-coming football season, especially with the Chicago Bears, I just think about the player Mitch Trubisky. Can he be that next level quarterback? You feel what I'm saying? We seen Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City, which is your team.
Right.
We seen him go next level. Like he MVP.
But
he championship ready.
You talk about that, and I'll bring up another name. And what's a big story in the NFL right now? Like Dallas talking about paying Prescott.
Dak Prescott?
Yeah, all this money. To me, Prescott, he's a game manager. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that he's somebody that is, and I don't have to have a spectacular quarterback.
Dak Prescott, I would put him a level above a game manager. I wouldn't say he like a Cal Orton. You get what I'm saying? He's much more athletic, because when you talk game manager of QBs, in our reality of time, to get like a comparison,
right?
Think of Cal Orton, the journeyman that went to Denver. He did good in Chicago. Didn't he go to Dallas? Yeah, Cal Orton was in Dallas, I think.
Must have been brief because I don't remember that. But I mean, you probably know better than I would.
So I would think he's a step above of a game manager.
But he ain't even no fucking Tony Romo. I mean,
I think he's better than Tony Romo.
As far as what?
As far as like quarterback wise.
So you think his IQ was better?
Dak Prescott when they got what's the guy they got from the receiver? What's his name?
You talking about from the Raiders?
Yeah. What's his name?
You talking about Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper. Why did I want to call him Amani Toomer? I don't know why I'm thinking about Amani Toomer. Remember Amani Toomer, right?
Yeah, who played with Pittsburgh?
He played, I think, Pittsburgh and the Giants, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what, I don't know why I was thinking about Amani Toomer. But anyway, you got, what's his name again?
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper. You got Amari Cooper over there. And when Amari Cooper got over there, and it was Zeke, Amari Cooper, and Dak Prescott out there together, Dallas offensively produced good numbers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
but when Zeke wasn't out there, you saw Dak as a quarterback take a step back.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I think like the complement of Zeke with Dak helps Dak game because he has a safety blanket back there. But I would think for the money that Dak is asking for and what he's looking for, I think without Zeke, you should have showed, even in losses, you should have showed you could put up better numbers.
Exactly. And that's where I'm coming at, man. As far as if you get a quarterback that might lose maybe a piece of his offense, that he can still get it going or something like that. We all know Ezekiel is,
It's also his second year. Second, third year?
His third year.
Third year? So, I mean, you gotta think about it like that too.
I mean, okay, I guess what I'm saying is
it's a lot to be a QB in Dallas right now.
I know it's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure.
But I look at, you got other quarterbacks that, like, let's say Drew Brees. You give Drew Brees a decent wide receiver or something like that, and the guy pays attention.
I think you throw any wide receiver out there with Drew Brees, as long as he can catch, he gonna put it there.
That's what I'm getting at. A quarterback like that. To me, Prescott, like you just mentioned, what's the name? Ezekiel is not there for 6 days. I mean 6 games, and then it looked like you kind of declining something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you used him as your safety.
But
blanket,
Amari
you know?
Cooper wasn't that in either.
Yeah, but then now you're saying you need spectacular players or not spectacular.
But that's how professional sports goes now. You need at least, even in basketball, you need at least 3 playmakers in order to complete a starting 5 of a team to set the trend, the pace of the game. You get what I'm saying? Even on defense, you got to have a dominant corner. You got to have a dominant linebacker, and you got to have a dominant lineman. Because those people are going to draw attention to themselves and let other people gain small glory and accomplishments. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like, man, we talking about like the quarterback position. Like your boy, you always mention about Phillip Rivers. Hey, I can't take nothing away from him.
Phillip Rivers, my man.
The man can, you know what I'm saying?
The more kids he had, the more motherfucker he go out there and ball.
And, you know, he don't have to have that type of, you know, oh, man, I ain't got my safety blanket. Fuck that safety blanket. I'm going to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't see Prescott as being that, you know.
I get what you're saying. I understand.
Especially
I don't but that's what Dak is going to have to be this season, because you still got Zeke that's holding out. And then you got Jerry Jones saying like, oh, you know, we don't need no star running back.
He's an idiot because,
you
know.
need Zeke. Let's
you
get
ain't
that
just
clip,
got
Jerry.
a
You need
running
Zeke.
back that, you know what I'm saying, is good. You got a Hall of Famer at least. I got to say it, man, even though.
Zeke is a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer in the making.
I'm not an Ohio fan, but, you know.
I'm an Ohio State fan.
But he's looking like, man, he's going to be a Hall of Famer, you know what I'm saying? And you don't treat your Hall of Famer like this.
I understand.
Well, let me ask you this question. Would you have done the same thing if Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith, well, I always say Emmitt Smith with that damn line, man, so it's always hard for me to distinguish that. I guess I'm giving a bad comparison. Let's say Herschel Walker, okay. Herschel Walker, badass running back, you know what I'm saying? Very special. But just say them two, you got Troy Aikman and you got Herschel Walker. You know Herschel Walker, if anything else, he's going to get the offense going if they can't throw the ball, no passing game.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to pay him his money. You go sit here and pay Troy Aikman, though? That's how I'm looking at the situation. Like, man, this cat right here, Prescott, he's got to do more for me, for him to demand money and for you to pay him more than you go, or you're not going to pay Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying?
So, let me ask you this. Do you think that you need an old school dominant running back in order to win in today's NFL game?
No, I'm not saying that.
No, I'm asking you.
No, you don't. But what they have down there with him, you got a special running back. He ain't just some run-of-the-mill running back. You know, he gets, man, them yards, man. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be fed. You don't get this all the time. I mean, unless you got some kind of offensive scheme.
I think you do, especially for a cold weather team and getting down in the playoffs and beating up on teams. I really do. That's one thing I don't agree with today's philosophy and what they've been saying. I really do think you need that old school running back in order to make the longevity of your quarterback, you know, to make him last longer. But also, it gives your receivers time to figure out the person that's across for them too. You get what I'm saying? In certain situations, I think that more so of a running back that can catch more out the backfield is much more needed. But like that old school utility running back.
So somebody beat him down.
That has always been the Bears' problem. I like Matt. I love Matt Forte. He's a utility knife. But Matt Forte wasn't that running back to get us over the hump. Like, he wasn't good on short yardage. He wasn't good on short and goal. You get what I'm saying? You hit him, he fall right back. He wasn't that bruiser. And I think you need that to wear defenses down. To speak in your terms of Kansas City, I need something like a Christian Okoye.
Well, I mean, who we got? I mean, in the NFL like that now. You got.
I like to do. Tennessee. What is his name? Henry. I like Henry.
Right.
The running back down to Tennessee.
Yeah, Henry. Yeah.
He's a stud. I like him. Old school running back. Get it the old school way. You can feed it to him 9 times in a row, and he gonna produce 9 times in a row positive yards.
Besides Henry, who else we got out there, man? Who can bruise you like that? Is Barkley like that in New York? I mean, Barkley's a hell of a running back.
Barkley, yeah. You can put Saquon Barkley in the old school runners. Saquon Barkley is more the sort of prototype because he done learn how to catch out the backfield.
Right? So he's a utility knife too.
Yeah. He more so like the transition into running backs going for. Like if Zeke get better at catching out the backfield, him and Saquon Barkley are neck and neck for like the top running backs in the league, along with Henry, and then
man over there with the Rams.
Oh no. You talking about what's my boy name? That's why the weed, man, it got me thinking too much. Because I'm thinking of other running backs, and you just hit me with St. Louis. What is his name? Because Todd Gurley.
Right.
Todd Gurley. Think about Todd Gurley. No, Todd Gurley injured too much. That's been his problem.
But I'm saying,
and that's what it is. And that's the reason why Zeke got a problem down there in Dallas, because Todd Gurley got that money. You know, Todd Gurley, top paid running back, but Todd Gurley ain't been playing a full season.
Right.
So Zeke like, shit, look at the numbers I've been putting up, and I've been playing every game. Every time y'all feed me, I produce. Why I can't get that money Todd Gurley getting? And he barely playing.
Especially with the cowgirls, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, yeah, definitely give me my money, but they gonna have an issue down there. Like you say, if they pay Prescott that money, he better be better than what he has been in the last 2 years. I know it's only been 2 years, but I'm like I said, I don't see him getting better and better like I see other quarterbacks. You know, like, hey, man, he gives him the ball, he gonna make something happen.
Here's my thing with Dallas. Dallas ain't gonna do nothing. Dallas ain't gonna go nowhere. The NFC champs coming out of Chicago. But at the same time, our whole push, even through the season and the playoffs, gonna come through Mitch. Can he step up and be that next level quarterback? Can he step up and make those big plays? Because even in the playoffs, I seen he made some decent plays.
Right.
That showed me like, okay, maybe Matt Nagy need to have him a little bit more open and let him be a little bit more free and let him go a little bit more. You get what I'm saying? Can he step up and be that type of quarterback, though?
And you got to definitely, you know what I'm saying, play on his strengths, you know what I'm saying? Like you're saying.
I don't know. I saw good Mitch and bad Mitch in first quarters and second quarters and second quarters and first quarters. I saw good Mitch and bad Mitch. So, I mean, that's what I'm going to be focused on. I think the Bears going to go at least 11-5 and win the division.
And the only people I think is in y'all way are maybe, if anything, maybe Minnesota in the division.
I don't think nobody, even Green Bay, I don't think nobody a threat.
No, I ain't even thinking about Green Bay because Green Bay ain't made no moves.
I don't think Detroit, Green Bay, or Minnesota is a threat in this division, in the Central. In the Central, I don't think it's a threat at all. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a music break. Come back. Go do your rant. We're gonna save more NFL talk for tomorrow.
All right.
I know you're gonna. I hit you over the phone. We do it like that.
Most definitely, man. You know, technology is out there.
Technology works, man. We're gonna go ahead and take a music break. Come back. Smokey D got a rant about Uber. I want to hear this. Be back here out here in a minute.
lot on my mind, and it's so hard to put them in a lot of songs. I try to put them all in one, you know. That's what I'm feeling when I'm going through, you know. I've been drinking, so please bear with me. Eyes wide shut, barely eating, trying to get my game on. Played it too cool, almost like the froze, had to turn my flame on. Off the wild, watch them X me out. Magazine cover, motherfucker, I ain't tripping my flow. Singing, sitting shit, maybe they'll listen to me when they 60, breaking some bread down. Treated like the Last Supper. Toast all the time, we were poor, but still we had one another. Hopping in and out of shuttles. I'ma be big, mama. I'ma get rich, mama. I'm sorry, I ain't got a wife and kids, mama. But look what I did, mama. Got a house that I barely could stay in. A car I barely could drive. I'd be alive if I said getting money didn't make me feel alive. Hustling, arguing about who's better than I in tweets. But what does it matter when a new artist come out like every week? And the label all on they nutsack. Good for them, keep sucking. Most rappers have been over for you, but me, bitch, I'm not for fucking. Over. I be the biggest star they told me. Sign my name on that line, and when I die, that's when it's over. Moving on to the set. I was just a talented black kid, but to them I look like a chick. Another 5 years of slave, and then it's on to the next. I'm just trying to be what I envisioned as a child. A king and a man of God when ain't no church. And the wild shit been fucked up. Cause they don't talk about Christ. Everybody trying to die young, but who gon' talk about life? I pulled that card, good law. Confederate flag shit so flawed. They used to fly it like pilots and burn crosses in 9 yards. I can't get with you if you with that Whistling Dixie. They want that old time back. But niggas got 100 rounds and automatic, so we ain't having that. I ain't promoting no violence. People out here been wildin'. So much that you can get gunned down just for being happy and smiling. Ain't no hotline worth dialing to say the world needs help. We too busy feeling our needs that we might kill us ourselves. I got my gumption from my granny. Had a dream about her like last night. She held me tight and told me, little one, everything gon' be alright. My mind playing tricks on me, but I needed that there. In a world where I feel all alone, sometimes I'm needing her help. It's hard to share my insecurity, so I meditate, and pray to God for a second chance. For heaven's sakes, I'm just waiting on a sign or two. Like what I'ma do when my heart get rusty and tired, and it ain't shining through, and I think about death a lot. My father's scared of dying, I can relate, I call him before every flight. In case it ain't been for flying, I ain't holding back, can't control these tears. I mean, after all these years, I'm still the kid writing poems too shy. To eat in the cafeteria, I'm 2 cups in, and 3 shots away. Forgetting to fuck about any of this shit that I done had to say. Lord knows, it's hard to see the truth with your eyes closed. It's hard to protect your feelings when you're so exposed. Yeah, I'm so exposed. I'm so exposed. I let it all slip away. And now all I can say is here's a toast to a better day and a love that will come and stay. Oh God, oh God, oh God, wherever you are, yeah, I call your name near and far, yeah. Oh God, oh God, oh God, wherever you are, yeah, I call your name near and far, yeah. I'm so exposed, oh, I'm so exposed, I'm so exposed, I'm so exposed. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Black Hippie Radio Entertainment, that was my homie Big Crit. Drinking sessions. What you know about the Big Crit, Smoke Diesel?
I done checked him out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get into this, you know what I'm saying? Some of this young generation.
You trying to get into this new age of hip hop?
Yeah, man. I mean,
man, I can send you some music, man. There's some real good ones out here, man. There's some real good ones out here. I'm telling you, Joe. You don't know what you're missing. Like, I've been really into the homie Freddie Gibbs. He from Gary, Indiana, but he represents Chicago. Plus, you know, he represents the brothers, so you know. I kind of fuck with him a little heavy on that side.
Just because of that, man? Or,
No, but he a good. Lyrically, Freddie Gibbs dope. Check him out. He got an album out, man. Check him out. It's real dope. Freddie Gibbs. I listen to Currency. I fuck with the Big Crit. Who else? I fuck with Meek Mill. It's a lot of these new age.
Meek was up here. What? Was it Saturday or
I think
yesterday?
he was up here Sunday
for the Lollapalooza.
Yeah, I think he was up here Sunday. But all these new, it's some good quality out here. Like Sci-Hi, the Prince, he cool. I fuck with him. Who else got a name? Nipsey. Rest in peace. I fuck with Nipsey. Nipsey good. It's a nice number I'm out here though.
You know, it's funny, man. I mean, it's like I don't know. On an aspect of my standards, like I say I like. Oh, he gotta be lyrically dope, or this such and such. I don't know, man. Sometimes it's their charisma, man. Like, even though Schoolboy Q is he's not old, but he's, you know what I'm saying,
part of new generation.
In the middle, I just, man, when I was listening to this cat, man, I'm like, something about this motherfucker I like, man. I don't know what it is, but I dig. So I give him a chance, man, and if they give me an instant impact, you know what I'm saying, I'm with it. I think I don't like the fact that some of these cats starting to sound the same. If you are similar to another cat, man, I don't want to listen to you. That's what I'm saying, man.
That is the problem. A lot of them do sound similar, and that's why I pick and choose who I, put in my earbuds, man. I don't really listen to a lot of these artists out here because they all sound the same and they talk about the same shit. And I don't do drugs. I smoke marijuana, but I don't do drugs. I don't do the lean. I don't do the pills. Never have, never will. So I don't know. I guess because music to me, it got to be relatable in order for me to sit back and really check out your album. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with the Freddie Gibbs. It's relatable. I can understand some of the lyrics and some of the quotes that he say in his rhymes. You get what I'm saying? So check out Freddie Gibbs' album though. You'll like it, man.
We gotta get into that one day though, man. As far as you like talking about relatable, but can you deny the cat? I'm just saying, in general, if somebody got skills though, you know what I'm saying?
Freddie Gibbs got skills.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we might not relate to what the hell they talking about, but if I'm listening to them, like the cadence, the way they wire and play is and stuff like that, man, so it's gonna be a show where we're gonna talk about
the
that.
whole production. I'm the same way, and I'm telling you, Gibbs got a nice production. But let's go on moving to the show. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up, man. We're getting close to that time. What's your rent with this Uber, man?
All right, man. Let me start off by this, man. It's like they gave too many people, just the common people, man, the license to drive to take people from place to place, man, who don't use their common sense and follow a damn computer, man. You know what I'm saying? Left, right, red light. Not compared to if you used to taking a cab driver who knows the city, man, who might know a different route or something like that. So I'm in the car Uber on my way over here today. And the driver, he takes the Milwaukee way, and we headed all the way to O'Hare. And I'm like, why didn't you go left?
Was he from here?
He claimed he knew the city, but I'm like, impossible. That's got to be impossible. So you let a robot or an algorithm tell you where to go, and now you blaming it on him. Me and him had this argument for 20 minutes.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
I called Smokey D like, damn, where you at, man?
He say, we're always going to fucking O'Hare, man. And then it's not like, okay, you took the wrong turn and then you can get off at the next exit. Next exit is damn near 30 miles. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And I'm looking at airplanes go up in the sky and everything like that. I'm seeing, man, just a long stretch of road, man. And I'm just getting more and more irritated and frustrated.
So what you want to see do different than Uber?
I've had Uber drivers, man, who might ask me, hey, another route, man? We can do it that way. Or I like an Uber driver, man, who will tell me, like, hey, Ohio, that exit right there, man, is flooded. We're going to take Lake Street, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, man, hey, I dig what you're saying because you're using your brain. You're not using just the GPS.
I don't take Ubers often, but when I do, I'm nosy type. I'm gonna look like your GPS taking you this way, but I know a faster route.
Right.
Like, let's go this way, and they usually be like, okay, let's go. All right, let's roll this way, and that I don't take Uber much, but nah, I'm like you, man. I'm not gonna, put myself in a place to where I depend on technology in order to like take me places. Like if it's a faraway place, then yeah. But if it's in close proximity and I can understand like certain main roads, then like nah, man, fuck that GPS. Let's go this way.
You know what fucking amazes me, man? I guess I give a benefit of doubt of a young person, man, who's taking you a while using GPS. But somebody older, man, who tells me that shit, I'm like, 30 years ago, what did you do? Because there wasn't no GPS back then, you know what I'm saying? Did you have a map on your fucking windshield or something, man, to direct you where you was going? No, you use your motherfucking common sense, right?
So your thing, Uber. Smokey D say, hire more motherfuckers with common sense and not these Arabs with license.
No, I want to say Arabs, man. You got some of these Africans, man. Like, man, I'm on my way to work now. Dude might not know that I might be running late, man, but it's like on a Sunday drive, man. You're not driving Miss Daisy, man. Dude, you don't have to do the speed limit, man. You're doing 56, man. Go up a little bit more. Cars are passing us up and shit like that. I said, is that showing you something?
They want to get you that safe and sound, man.
You can be safe and sound, man. You know what I'm saying? But damn, Joe, don't be driving all slow and everybody honking their horn at you and everything like that.
This dude here, man.
Like I had one cat, man. He stopped completely because he had potholes. I'm like, Joe, what, your struts don't work or something? I said, you look like you're in a 2016, man.
You don't want to mess him up, man. It's bad streets in Chicago, dude.
Yeah, I understand that, man. But he stopped and, rolled over him all gently and everything like that. And then there's a car in front of him. He could have passed him up. He's following the car that's running slow as hell. I'm like, damn, fam. I'm like, man, what made you want to be an Uber driver, man? I want to ask you that. And they just look at me crazy, man. I'm like, dude. Use your brain, man. You know what I'm saying? You got common sense. If the car's in front of you that's running slow, man, get away from them or something like that, man. You go with the flow of traffic. And I think that they let these rules or regulations of Uber and Lyft.
They actually having a war right now with the city. Uber tried to sue the city for Lyft because them divvy bikes. They owned by Lyft.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They owned by Lyft. Lyft and got in that game.
Man, you know what I mean? Niggas out there seen stolen bikes, man, on the real. So I said to myself, when they put them all around my neighborhood, I'm like, y'all must not want these bikes. I know you got GPS in them, but man, motherfuckers riding their bikes like they dinos or something like that. So I'm like, damn, man.
All right, Joe, we gonna go ahead. We gonna wrap up the show, man. You had fun?
Oh, man, I enjoyed myself, especially after like a couple months of working 2 jobs and, kind of be a little stressed out. Now I got 1 job and being able to get back up here and getting back on the mic and, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
I don't want to say it's back to the original stuff, but, we done cleared all the tomfoolery or whatever they call it, you know what I'm saying? So everybody being themselves, man, we talking and doing our thing, man, and much appreciation to everybody listening and give your input. We're always looking for input, always looking for your suggestions and stuff like that. But man,
always.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself out here in nature, man. Like you trendsetters, man, outside. Like I told them, man, I ain't seen too many podcasts outside.
Like I said, we're gonna put the camera on it, do more things outside, man. Shout out to the homie Smokey D for coming out. It's gonna be. I just like to talk Mondays. I just want to talk Mondays. It's an inspiration, and I'm gonna run with it. I want to thank everybody. I'm your host, Black Hippie. That was the homie Smokey D. More things to come up. We're gonna do these podcasts more often. Tomorrow, we're gonna talk about sports, NFL. More things that's happening around in the news, Chicago, all around the world. I just like to talk. Y'all be cool. Black Hippie Radio Entertainment.